There's a place in America, hidden far from the highways, where people vanish. Animals behave strangely. The sky itself seems alive. For over 100 years, this ranch has carried a curse whispered in every nearby town. A curse that warns. Once you step inside its gates, you may never come back. Tonight, we'll uncover the truth, but be warned. The curse is still waiting for its next victim. Daniel Price, a young cowboy in the late 1800s, was the first to vanish from the ranch. He had been hired to watch over cattle, but only 3 days later, his horse returned without him. Search parties combed the land for weeks, finding only Daniel's hat lying in the grass, completely untouched by dust or dirt, as if it had been placed there minutes before. Locals whispered that Daniel had been taken by the lights, strange glowing orbs that danced over the fields at night. No one could explain them. No one dared to chase them. After Daniel's disappearance, the ranch gained a reputation. Families refused to move near it. Ranch hands quit overnight. Even the cattle refused to graze too close to its fences. It was as if the land itself was warning everyone to stay away. In 1912, a traveling photographer named Eliza Grant visited the area. She planned to capture the beautiful American West. But instead she caught something impossible: clouds moving in perfect circles above the ranch, forming a spiral that seemed to reach down toward the ground. In the center of the spiral, a sudden flash of green light when Eliza developed her photos. The images showed something no one had seen before. Not just light, but a shape, almost human, floating in the air. Her negatives were later stolen from her studio, Lisa claimed. Men in black coats came to her door and told her to forget the ranch. By the 1940s, the U.S. military had quietly purchased land bordering the ranch. Locals noticed trucks delivering strange equipment at night, guarded by armed soldiers. Rumors spread that underground bunkers had been built, not to protect people from the ranch, but to contain whatever was inside it. One local farmer swore he saw soldiers firing into the sky at invisible targets. The air shimmered like heat, he said, and then nothing. The next morning, his farm was burned to the ground. In the 1970s, a new family bought the ranch hoping to start fresh, but their horses refused to enter the barn. Dogs barked all night, staring at empty corners. Cows were found miles away from the pasture, trembling and refusing to eat. The strangest incident happened when a flock of birds flew directly into the ranch's main house, smashing into the windows and walls until the ground was covered in feathers. No one could explain what they were running from. In 1996, UFO hunters camped outside the ranch to investigate. At 2:13 a.m., a cluster of glowing lights appeared over the fields, moving silently and quickly in geometric patterns. One light broke away, hovering directly above the group's tent. Cameras failed, batteries drained instantly, and every recording was erased. The hunters fled before sunrise. They left their tents, gear, and food behind. Everything was gone. By morning, only one man ever lived on the ranch for more than a year, an old prospector named Hank Miller. He claimed the lights spoke to him in dreams, showing him visions of places that didn't exist on Earth. Hank refused to leave. Even when locals begged him, in 2003, he vanished without a trace. The only thing left was his rocking chair, slowly moving back and forth, though there was no wind that day. Today, the ranch is fenced off, patrolled by guards, and marked as private property. No one knows who truly owns it. Satellite images sometimes show strange shapes on the ground, patterns too perfect to be natural. But the curse hasn't stopped. Nearby towns still see the lights. Travelers still vanish. And sometimes, when the wind is just right, you can hear the sound of a rocking chair creaking in the distance.